Welcome, everyone, to the 34th annual Shoot for the Moon Dart Tournament here in Decatur, Alabama. Looking forward to an excellent final here in our USSDA Ladies Challenger KO match. We're going to get our scoreboard updated here. These ladies started pretty quick, as it's Paula Murphy taking on Laura Dinch. Hopefully we said that one right. William Stuart here of USA Darts. Thanks for joining us for our, kind of our tester coverage. Let's be honest on this one. So this is kind of just getting some things finished up here before they said, hey, you ready for a match? I said, all right, bring it on over. Get occupied here. Thank you for joining us, whether it be on our USA Darts Facebook, maybe our YouTube page. We'll be live on StreamStack a little bit later on. As currently about 3:30 here local time. Paula does take that first leg. This was a round robin into a knockout format. Did not see how many ladies we had in action before bringing you this one. I should have done that. My apologies. We'll get the men's information. Was that a big one? No, 140. Still a pretty big one, let's be honest. Paula making her trek here from Florida, arriving earlier this morning. Laura, not familiar as much with her. She does have that pickled pig jersey on, which is kind of popular in this area, Tennessee. Well, I can't say Tennessee. Huntsville is where their shop is located. But to kind of reach into the Tennessee area with events, as well as kind of Georgia and whatnot. Looks like we're going to have to get that one situated here. Open up our camera. That's why we do tester runs, right? Just in case. There we go. That should help. As Paula's on a mission here. She fills up another big ton to leave herself 140. Laura just outside, leaving herself 171. Paula will get 6 at this 140. Again, folks, we got a full weekend of coverage for you. A little bit later on this evening, well, we still have the men's final that we're going to bring you. A little bit later on this evening, we have the men's and women's singles 301. And then the blind draw at 8 p.m. So, good Friday of coverage. Saturday, we've got a plethora of events, as well as Sunday, so we'll get into that one a little bit later on. But currently it's tops for Paula. She's looking to grab her second leg here in this first to 4-leg battle. It's that wire there, that 15-10 wire outside. So Laura will get the chance at 114. She's going to go tops. I like the 19 wire here myself. You slip into that 7, you still have an opportunity To each their own. Paula once again, double 10. She gets it. Big hit for her. She starts us off with a doozy. Take a look here as we can kind of see our finals area here. We did have a big stage last year, but was awfully heavy and decided this year to leave it out, which is quite all right. Stephen Phillips saying, let's go, Laura. If you know a little bit more info on Laura, please let us know, Stephen. We'd appreciate that. Still some new faces to us here and there, so we want to make sure that we give everybody a little bit of love. Big weekend of darts here in North America, especially down in this neck of the woods. I think there's a Florida event going on, a Charlotte event going on, Charlotte area. You also have Camellia Classic there in California. You got Port City up in Maine. And you got this bad boy here in Decatur, Alabama. 320,000 plus, which is nice to see. It's just going to be more and more common here, I think, as we continue on. Arch is just growing. I think Laura just got to find a triple or two, make her way down. Paula's playing really well with a 75.89 currently. Maybe just a little struggle in this leg is what we're seeing from both of our players. It's going to be all right. It's been a little bit, they started at 11 here. So I can't really say it's been an extended day, but it has been a round-robin format, so that makes it a little bit tougher. Asheville, North Carolina for Laura. Appreciate that, Stephen. As I do hear Paula say, there we go. So I may want to quiet down just a little bit. We are a little bit closer to the finals area. So I may have to pull out the whisper voice. That could be bad when Danny Baggage joins me, because we all know Danny gets a little loud. That's a big hit there. Going to 54. She doesn't really need to, but she will. Stay right there to leave 32. Oh, she went for it. Okay, Paula. Okay, Paula. Why not give it a go? There's a good 95 from Laura. Paula for the 31 to take the 3-0 advantage here. She'll go 15 for double 8. Probably a smart route to go. Gonna have to give a better effort than that, and she does. Great hit for Paula Murphy as she capitalizes there. See if we got that replay for you folks. Smart route to go. Just below. Gonna have to capitalize better effort. The last. Good stuff as we go back to Laura, who starts us off in our fourth leg. Get some chalker talk for Mike. Gonna be honest, buddy, I don't think they cared. Paula and Laura stepped up there, maybe took 3 practice throws apiece and started the match. I looked over and I was like, oh crap, they're starting as I pushed the stream button to kick off our show. So we missed a little bit of that first leg. But I don't think they cared about a chalker, to be honest. Paula does move down to those 19s. She was using often in that Lakeside World Championship. .170 look for Paula, but she's going to have to make a real big dent in this. Laura's sitting at 121. This is an achievable out for her. Really, it would build some confidence boost for her. I don't know if I think she was starting for bold there is what it looks like to me. So 25 would have left her 96, and we're seeing that more and more often with the 121. It's actually a fancy checkout because the 105 does leave 16. We saw Peter Wright in that recent Premier League set himself up with that one. 45 for tops and the match from Paula. That's almost a blocker. Proves to be the case. Difficult look there. 57-24 is what it should have been her look there. Instead of go back to Paula. With 3 darts in hand for 40. And she gets it. Paula Murphy does take the title here at the USSDA Ladies Challenger Series in Decatur, Alabama at Shoot for the Moon. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at that replay there. With 3 darts in hand for 40. Set herself up. 19 dart leg there and a 75.15 average for Paula. And she gets it. Paula Murphy average for her this weekend if she can hover around that mark. I'm going to go out and make sure that these ladies didn't hear me. Just to be sure. But it does look like our men will be up next. Now, folks, we do have a little bit of time here because I believe our men are top 8 range, maybe. Let me check here on the old yeah, top 16. We just entered the top 8, so we may have a little bit here. I may keep the stream up. I may refresh. Let me just check here. Heather just joining us from Cape Coral, Florida. Yeah, Heather, I dislike you right now. That's for sure, Heather. She joins the old winter home, I guess, down in Florida from the escapes the Michigan weather. Got a good amount of viewership for this bad boy. So let me see if we can possibly get a semifinal matchup here. As you can tell, look at the dart hall here. Pretty good room size. This is not it either. We have another area with boards as well. But take note over there. As you can see, there's 2 dart boards right there, and one is smaller than the other one. Reasoning for that one is we're going to have a paradarter this weekend in the mix. So it will be good to see David Hillsberg this weekend, and maybe we'll get a shot of that here and there of him playing on that paradart board or that standard there. So, all right, folks, let me get a quick view and talk to tournament staff, see what they're planning on next. We may take a quick break and then hop back for the finals. We'll see. But we do have a full night of coverage coming your way this evening as we got the 301 singles for both the men and women, which should be a great matchup. We'll be right back.
We're introducing the classic standard Blade 6, the dual core version, same as the lineup from the Blade 5. However, Winmore's come out with an entirely new model called the triple core. So the triple core is essentially the dual core dartboard with an added 3rd layer of carbon fiber sisal in the back, creating literally the ultimate setup for durability. So not only are you paying for an even better longevity of the dartboard, but also enhanced graphics and functionality. All 3 dartboards have a hardened double bullseye and 25 segment to help with durability. So listen up, Americans, we need this because of our obsession with cricket. The most common problems we have with sisal dartboards is the bullseye segment wearing out or some issue with a wire. So let's just say we're not known for wearing out our doubles. All 3 dartboards come fitted with the 3 Rotolock wheels to help stabilize the board to any wall surface. But the adjustable wheels make your life so much easier because they allow you to rotate your board super quick and easy. You just loosen them, rotate, then tighten them again, then of course fix your numbering. So you want to get into darts, but you're not sure how. We can definitely help with that. We're usadartsproduction, and we've been a dart specialty store for over 30 years. We have the greatest variety of darts in the country. But don't worry, we can narrow down that selection for you, whether you're a complete beginner or a full-on expert. We developed our own Colonial brand to offer an inexpensive line of darts, dartboards, and accessories, so you can get into the game without breaking the bank. Join our amazing community by going to azdarts.com.
So today we're going to learn how to throw a dart. In each turn of darts, you get 3 darts to throw. So with all 3 darts in your non-throwing hand, step up to the toe line. If you're right-handed, put your right foot on the line. Lefties, left foot. This isn't baseball, so you want the same foot forward as your throwing arm, not the opposite. Usually the toe line is set so that your foot will be right up to the front edge of the line, not behind it. This toe line is also known as the Aki. The position of your front foot is usually at an angle to the line, to some degree. Your back foot should be a little bit wider than shoulder width away from the front. Put 1 dart in your throwing hand while holding on to the other 2 darts in your other hand. Looking at the dartboard, focus in on a spot you want to hit. To start, let's look right at the bullseye. As you stare at your target, lean forward Bring the dart up and draw it back towards your eye. Throw the dart by moving your hand and forearm towards your target, keeping everything else as still as possible. Hold your position while transferring the second dart to your throwing hand and repeat your throw. Once you've thrown all 3 darts, your turn is complete and you can retrieve your darts from the board. And yes, it will take some practice to get the dart to go where you're aiming. It's not as easy as the pros make it look. But with practice, I guarantee your accuracy will get better, and I tell you, there's nothing better than having 3 darts go exactly where you wanted them to. If you've already been throwing darts and have had success with something slightly different than what I've just explained, great, fantastic. As long as it works for you, no problem. Just keep in mind that any extra movement in your throw will make it harder for you to hit your target consistently. As a beginner, just try to get all 3 darts to land in the same area. As you build your confidence, you can narrow down your target, getting all 3 darts to land in one number, say, like the 20s.
Ooh, Leonard Gates. But we're not gonna get the 6th dart out. Just immediately lost my confidence. We'll see. Ooh. All right, we'll finish this up and then we'll move on to steel tip. Right in the bottom corner. Oh, God.
All righty, folks. They're going to call the top 8 for the men right now. We did hear from Paula that she was able to hear us a little bit, so we're going to get a noise machine in between us and the finals area. I'm going to have to run and go do that. So we'll take a quick break. I will refresh the feed here. Hopefully once we get into the semifinals, if not finals, I'm hoping to get back. But I want to make sure that we don't have any issues with players hearing us, and as well as I need to do a couple things maintenance-wise. But that was a good little test stream, making sure we're good for coverage this weekend. So, yeah, looking forward to a good weekend here at the 34th Annual Shoot for the Moon. I do apologize for taking the quick break, but I'd rather take care of this now rather than never. So get it taken care of. We'll be back here sooner rather than later for some men's action, folks, for our USSDA Challenger Finals. We'll be right back.